everyone, welcome to day 15 of the holiday card series. I'm going to be using the stamp set from Avery Elle today. It's called Let It Snow, and I'm going to use the All Is Calm, All Is Bright greeting. I'm also going to be using some Snow Cut die cuts. These are from Simon Says Stamp, and I just store them all together in the same storage pocket. And I've cut out the 3 smaller sizes, 2 of each snowflake, but I'm not going to end up using all of those. I also used the Sizzix circle framelits to create a circle card and some other pieces that I've cut out using this pattern paper from Basic Gray. This is from the 25th and Pine collection, just a really fun 6x6 pad. And so these are the circle pieces that I cut out. I've got 2 white circle pieces that will become the card base, and then pattern papers, and then a little bit of some Neenah Desert Storm. The card base is actually made out of Neenah Solar White. So I'm using my powder bag, my Inkadinkado Embossing Magic Powder Bag, just to prep that cardstock surface. There is so much static where I live because it is so dry that I really have to use a ton of powder on my projects in order to make it so that they don't have powder sticking to all over the place. Every single area that's even possibly open to have powder on it will stick to it if I don't use this powder tool. So I just stamped that greeting from the Avery Elle stamp set in Versamark ink. Versamarks are really sticky ink, so it's going to be perfect for embossing. Just put on some Hero Arts white embossing powder, and now I'm heat setting it with the heat tool just until it's melted and smooth. And then I'm going to start kind of assembling things together. So I'm just going to work on the front of the card base. I'll show you in a minute here how to actually make it into a foldable card using those 2 circles. But for now, I'm just going to adhere some pattern paper down onto the card base. I'm putting that at a diagonal. I really love diagonal stripes more than any other like vertical or horizontal stripes. So very rarely do I use regular stripes. I always like to have them be diagonal for some reason. So I'm going to start placing things on the card here, and I will eventually adhere one of the snowflakes. But what I'm doing here mostly is positioning everything, making sure those snowflakes are in spots where I like them. I want them kind of peeking out from each layer. Just a couple snowflakes will be shown completely, but most of the, 2 are kind of peeking out, and then 2 are on top. So the one that's on the most bottom layer, I can go ahead and adhere now, but the other ones I'm going to have to adhere the green pattern paper and also the craft paper before I can start adhering those snowflakes. So because I want to make sure that I have the snowflakes in the exact spot where I want them, and I know I'm not going to remember exactly where they were, I'm actually going to take my cell phone, my iPhone, and just take a quick snapshot so it will remind me exactly where those snowflakes are supposed to be. I do this sometimes if I'm working on kind of a complicated card that has a lot of little parts, and I know I'm going to have to, or not, I don't have to adhere them exactly where I have them when I position it, but I'd like to keep them in the same spot so I don't have to think too hard when I'm starting adhering. So I put down the green pattern paper on some foam squares. And now I'm going to adhere a snowflake, or I'm just kidding, I'm not. I'm going to tie some twine. I forgot about this step. I'm tying some baker's twine just on the side. And then I'm going to adhere one of the larger snowflakes. There's kind of like a medium snowflake, and then a small snowflake, and then a really small snowflake. And it's that medium size in there. Just adhering it off to the side. And now I'm putting some foam square on the back of that greeting piece, and I'm making sure that the foam overlaps that twine. That's what's going to help that twine stay in place. Because it's on a circle card, it could like slide around on the edges, but using that foam is going to make it so it sticks. And I just adhered those 2 smaller snowflakes. And now I'm going to make it into an actual card. So I'm using my scoring board and my Teflon bone folder. I'm just going to score one little corner or edge of this circle card, and then I'll fold it back a little bit, and then I'll be able to apply adhesive and put the card together. So I'm using some Tombow Stamp Runner. It's my favorite adhesive that's like a dry tape runner adhesive. And I'll just put those 2 pieces of cardstock together and line them up using my hands to really get those lined up just right, and press the top. So now it folds open like a regular card. Super easy to make a circle card this way. Because I needed detail, I added some black dashed lines around that outer edge of the pattern paper. And then I decided I needed a little bit more red. There just wasn't enough red for me. So I decided to add a heart, and I didn't have any pre-cut red hearts that were the size that I wanted. So I just used some Simon Says Stamp mini hearts. I always just die cut a ton of these and then just keep them with the dies. and I colored that with a Copic marker. I believe that's R49. And then adhere that down onto the card. And because this is a Christmas card and I can't resist, I just can't help myself, I had to add a little bit of red glitter to that heart. I'm just using some Christmas red stickles. This is the same red glitter that I used in the previous holiday card series video. It's the perfect red. It's not too bright, like it's not too like pink. It's a nice deep red. It's just like the most perfect red for all of your Christmas cards. And that finishes the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back for another card tomorrow, and then the card after that will be day 16. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching till the very end of the video, guys. I have 3 Christmas card videos for you, and they are the 3 previous years of the holiday card series. The first video is from 2012, the second video is from 2011, and the third video is from 2010. So I hope you guys check those out. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the top corner. You can visit my blog at kwarnerdesign.com. And you can also follow me on social media. I'm Star of May on Instagram and Twitter, and then you can find me on Facebook and Pinterest. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video.